Thank you for joining me for yet again for another unboxing video. And today we have more RPG goodness. We have Friends and Foes Face Cards by Game Mastery, Enemies Face Cards by Game Mastery, and of course Urban NPC Face Cards by Game Mastery. So we got Friends and Foes, we got Enemies, we get Urban NPCs. So let's take a look at Game Mastery, Friends and Foes, 54 unique face cards for any fantasy role-playing game. Be it a sinister sneer, a welcoming glance, or a sly wink, first impressions count in any game. This 54 card set of beautifully illustrated full-color face cards lets you give a new dimension to your game's NPCs. Each card back includes space to add your own notes for each character. Face cards are usable with any fantasy role-playing game. These are brought to you by our good friends over at Paizo also. For more information, go to paizo.com/game mastery. These were released in 2009. So these are really cool. When I first opened these up, again, I picked these up on Facebook Marketplace for a relatively inexpensive price. I wasn't sure what they were, but when I opened them up and looked at them for the first time, I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. So, and it's an easy way, again, to get some nameless, faceless people onto the table. So NPCs are non-player characters. So basically what you have is a bunch of cards with different faces. They have no names. You have no idea who they are. So the reality is, if I took out, so I did another unboxing. So let me just show you this real quick. We did another unboxing for a game called The Dead Are Coming. So this is basically it's a zombie apocalypse survival RPG. So if you want to learn more about this RPG, I did an unboxing video for that. But anyway, the reason I'm going to show you this is because inside here there was a chart, and this is why I wanted to show it to you. It talks about different people that you might run into that are non-player characters. So if I wanted to, I could very easily pick this character here. Okay, any one of these characters that are here, and on the back, so these cards are nothing but faces. On the back, it gives you notes here. So if I wanted to, I could pull out, let's say use a D66, a white and red. Red is the first number. So you're meeting someone along your journey. So I have 44. I come down to here. Benoit Rao. That's this character, and you just rolled up a new character. And if you want to, in this book here, again, it gives you traits and everything else like that in the book as well. Here's some traits that you can have, and you could say that he is someone who is someone here. It says here, he's 66 to 21. He's someone who has a strange birthmark somewhere. Physical detail, he is. Right, so his physical detail is that he has a strange birthmark. Personality trait, he is 61. He is vivacious. All right, so that's a way that you can start creating some of your own characters. Again, I'm going to show you the cards. The dice is obviously not included with this pack of cards. The Dead Are Coming rule book is not included with this as well, using that for example purposes. So again, these are just faces of people that you can use, that you're going to use them, put them down on the table, say, this is the person you just found, and you give a little background information about them, and they can help you in your journey wherever your tale may be taking you. And again, you can use these cards for Pathfinder, Starfinder. You can use them for any type of role-playing game that you want to use them for. You can use it for a ship stop by, and you're in Alien, the role-playing game, and you meet another spaceship that has 3 crew members or has 5 crew members, and that's how you would use these. Okay, so again, these are friends and foes, so you can either use them as friends or as enemies, either way. So let's just show you the pictures that are included. Again, the backs are blank. You put your own notes back here, and this has that type of material where you could use dry erase, where you could write something on here, then erase it, and the next time you don't even have to worry about it. Or you can even use your cell phone. Use a picture, write some information down, put the picture, have an index card, put it there, take a picture, and get rid of it, and then you just keep it for the next time you play. So here's some of your characters again. Again, lots of variations of different kinds of characters that you could run into. So again, what type of NPC? Again, NPC is a non-player character, meaning it's someone that can help you, could be against you. Again, friends and foes. So that person there, friend, foe, you're not sure. There you go. And that's that deck right there. So again, these are the cards that are included in your friends and foes deck. So you're going in a city, so you're looking for urban NPCs. Again, same concept. Back it says here, be it sinister sneer, a welcoming glance, or a sly wink, first impressions count in any game. This 54 card set. Yep, so it's exactly the same back as the friends and foe, as the urban NPCs, the enemies. So I'm not going to continue reading it, but the back is exactly the same on all 3 of the boxes. But again, here, so if you want some urban NPCs, so those are friends and foes that you might have. You want to include some people that maybe you want to, that while you're going into a city, you're meeting different people at the local tavern or going to a restaurant or wherever you may have. These are some people that you may run into as well. Again, these are, make sure I got all the cards. Missed a couple, so I'll make sure I get all the cards out of there. Okay, so there you go. Name mastery, urban. And this one even has a rule in here. So let's see what it says here. The game mastery face cards depict a wide range of characters from kind-hearted heroes to black-hearted villains, suitable for use with any fantasy role-playing game. Each card features a unique character, allowing the game master to use a different card for each non-player character that appears in a game. Alternatively, a player can use any of these cards as a portrait for his or her own character. The back of each card has space to record any information you want, such as a character's name, place of residence, brief statistics, or personality notes. So that's that. So I didn't see that card in this one here, but that gives us a little bit more background information. So again, urban NPCs, people that you may be running into. So there you go. Some may be friends. Some may not be friendly towards you. Again, you're just getting the front face of the card. Again, NPCs. Just gives you more of a choice and selection. There's a tarot woman. So those are your urban NPCs right there. I'm gonna put this card right on top of there. Put a name to the face. And last but not least, we have a deck of cards, Game Mastery. These are enemies this time. So here we have people who could be considered friends and foes. These are just people that you've run into while investigating a town or a spaceship, whatever, whatever adventure you're going on. You can use these again for anything. You use it for Pathfinder. You can use it for Alien, the role-playing game. You can use it for Mothership. You can use them for Zombicide Chronicles. Any type of RPG game you want to play, you get to do that. Now this one's a little bit different. You've got your enemy pack. So these are all going to be villains that you could or may not face going down the road. Rather than having to create your own picture of them, here we go. Different kinds. Down here in the corner, it seems to have some. So there you go. Again, on the back, there's nothing written, so you can use them as you want. The guy in the box. Yep, some of them are duplicates I saw in the other one. So again, these are all villains. Rather than having to create what they look like, you have it right here. And now all you gotta do is create the facts about the characters. You know, their strength, their dexterity, all the things that you would need to have. You roll that up really quickly, and then you have the picture that goes with it, and bingo bango, your game is rolling ahead, and now you have a face to the name of the villain that you're going to face. Or again, you could use these cards any way you want, so you could use these as people that are friends of yours, and you can mix and match as much as you would want. But there you have it here. So there you have it. 3 decks, Game Mastery, brought to you by Paizo. For more information, go to paizo.com/Game Mastery. We've got the Friends and Foes pack, we've got the Urban NPC pack, and we got the Enemies pack. And again, all these cards are faces of individuals. You put the information on the back. Again, these are non-player characters. So these are characters that are, you have Friends and Foes, which are non-players. You could also use these pictures for your own characters if you choose to. You can mix and match them. If you want to make him an enemy and make him a friend, you could do that. You could use this any way you want to. But the idea is that you put a name to the face. And that's the whole idea behind these 3 decks of cards. As always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you could always give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as to any time release new content to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.